Welcome back everyone to my Kemmler campaign. I do apologize for videos being out late today. I was out late on Saturday and could not have any time to record. I tried to find it, couldn't find it. But if you would like to continue supporting our series here, don't forget to leave a like down below. And let's go look at what I want to do. No matter what I'm going to do here, I've got to be careful. Not only because I'm fighting very powerful factions, but because GCCM has maps here that really benefit the Wood Elves. Over here, you get a really narrow map where you can only approach from two sides, and you're all bunched up the entire time. That never works out well for me when I'm fighting a lot of Wood Elves. I'll have to carefully take out Dirthu. And over here, if I use Bohemond to take out her army, we might have a pretty good shot at winning. Let's keep on doing that. Okay, you're level 22 now. I'm going to give you a pointed heroic killing blow. And a Grave Ward. I've got other agents too. I'm not going to worry about Lothar. Not for now. I feel like I don't have to worry about them. Damage building, you say? Sure, I can do that. Oh darn, I wanted to get rid of her capability to recruit. Alright, still technology. You fell too. You're all felling me. Wish you wouldn't. I have another agent to move. I wonder, could you kill or wound that Waystalker? Try it out. Hey, look at him. Flesh Shaper Karis Valena did it. I'm proud of you. You did a good job. Alright. I've moved all my agents. I could awaken another vampire. Yeah, there is Alistair over here, but I feel like he won't come for me. Not yet. My goal right now is to save up. To not only save up, but to expand Castle Drakenfels. There's actually a lot of buildings I want to pick up. Let's go over here and change out a few. I do like having my gibbet, but I want a bigger cap. A bigger cap for various units I want to pick up. Like, let's say I want more Graveguard. I'm going to need more cemeteries. A lot more. So we're going to destroy that Lich Yard. We're going to destroy over here that Bellfire Hearth. Done. And down here, what am I going to get rid of? That one too, sure. I could use another cemetery. Not only that, I want Vargulfs and Vargeist too. I could recruit a Von Karstein, but I think I'm going to wait for a Blood Dragon. They're pretty darn. Alright. My growth over here is decent. We're about to grow again, but I'm going to get rid of that Lich Yard too. And after that, let's go level up my agents. I'm going to put a point into Still Technology and into Wound. Then, Ferdinand, when you get to level 10, I'll give you a name and a backstory given to me by one of you, but till that point, you get to wait. Heinrich, what we could do, I could bring in Mundvard afterwards, but if you besiege her lands, she won't be able to recruit. Yeah. Now, here's why I don't want to fight her. Look at that melee defense right now. They have what's called Sky Crown Oak Walls. These provide 30 melee defense, 100% more ammunition, and even more reload reduction time. Or less of, and so they do more damage. Missile damage, 27. 50 volleys. Imagine fighting any battle where your archers could fire 50 volleys. They would destroy me. Otherwise, I would charge right in. It's not really about tactically being a challenge. She's just really powerful. So I'm going to be careful and move over here real quick. I'll begin raiding. Kingsglade, you need more corruption. That much I know. Speaking of, I actually need a witching house over in my capital. I remember one unit requiring it. So actually what we'll do, we won't build that one. We'll come over here and build one over here instead. Yeah, that'll work. A witch house, not a witching house. One reliquary. I'll need that too. Then we can wait for vampire crypts, or over here, that would be a forbidden library. I don't really need the forbidden library for too much. Drox, the Krunenwald Fiend. Ooh, that's really cool. I want that. Haha. Let's end our turn now.
More sleep shines.
Alright, so you're gonna lose at least a little bit. What if I were to
War it is.
exchange where you two are at? Maybe that would do it.
What do you
Yeah, what if you moved in? That'll work. That way he's not suffering from attrition. Perfect. Alright, I'm gonna end my turn now. East of Stirland, under the shadow of the World's Edge Mountains, is a bleak land with mist-shrouded forests. It's called Sylvania. It's a land of corruption and a sincere lack of hope. The winds of magic blow strongly here. To let you know how bad it is, even the Stirland tax collectors who come for their lord's money wear amulets blessed by priests of Mor and Sigmar. Not only that, they bring about 50 men with them in a company. Anyway, things got worse when Vlad von Karstein took control of Sylvania. The last of the von Drack counts lay dying one night. Otto von Drack was his name. He was a cruel lord who impelled peasants and believed when drunk he was Sigmar reincarnated. When dying, he said he'd rather marry his daughter Isabella to a demon than let his brother Leopold take everything from him. But he did refuse every noble in Sylvania. Then a stranger arrived. He demanded entry. He was clearly foreign to the land, and he walked right in. He was given that entry. He claimed Isabella's hand in marriage. The count gave his blessing and soon passed on after that. Vlad was the new count. His first act? Well, they took Uncle Leopold to the highest tower in Castle Drakenhof, and they threw him out of it. Be gone. I don't want any issues with my public order. We're going to have a rebellion over in King's Glade later. Oh, you know what? I'll actually destroy a few other things too, but... Alright, they've given me money. Let's go look over here. Kemmler's Palace. I want that, sure. Whatever I can do to make more right now. Alright, so there's two buildings I'll be building a lot of. A sinister copse, and over here, a cemetery, because I want to increase the caps for various creatures around me. So here, we'll pick up one for the cemetery. That'll work. Over here, we'll get another one. That gives me two, so what I could do instead to give some variety is I could pick up a copse right there. There we go. And over in my capital, zombie infested mine. Well, hold on. Are you tier 4 yet? You are tier 4. We do have a vampire crypt. Now, because I have a vampire crypt, I can unlock other creatures too, but I need my sinister cops if I want to be able to recruit them. I can have one area for recruitment, other areas will be used for increasing my cap. So that'll be my new goal, is to kind of go around the map, building those up. Alright, this will help me out with public order. More income, 10,000 dark magic, and over here, a zombie infested mine. So by the time I rebuild my army, we're going to be in a pretty good position, I think. Alright. Are there any other agents for me to worry about? I don't believe so. How many turns would I have to wait in order to wipe you out? So in 3 turns, you're going to begin to lose soldiers. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. I'm going to let you do that. I think we're going to go after Derthu afterwards. I'm going to repeat the process. And again, if you fought the Wood Elves, you know how powerful they are. You know what they can do to me. And I'm really fighting on their turf still. It's not going to be easy. Go on, Bohemond. You've got agents to take down. Good work. That's a lot of damage. Not bad, not bad. By the time we're done with him, he's going to be incredibly powerful. Okay. You haven't moved yet. I'm going to let you raid. Well, it doesn't really matter, I suppose. Maybe you won't raid. Hero not moved. Who's it? Ah, yeah, the Flesh Shaper. Let's bring the Flesh Shaper over here to Waterfall Palace. We're going to move together. Once I carefully take care of most of Wood Elves, we can leave. Daith I may even leave alone. If they don't come out to bother me, I'm going to leave them alone. Maybe one day I'll turn them into a vassal. They'll be enslaved by me. I'll make Vol, or, you know, Daith working Vol Smith. Make things for me, like a nice hat. So now we're going to wait for a little bit until we're able to finally fight a battle. I could just head through here and fight dwarves, but that means I'll be fighting dwarves for a long time. I would have to push into their lands. I'd rather go around and handle the Vampire Coast. I would also like to bring Kemmler over to Ulthuan. Attrition wouldn't be an issue for him, and he would be able to wreak havoc over there. I think that would be pretty delightful. My other armies can go down and begin invading until we make it over to the Tomb Kings. I'll have to kill a few factions off, but eventually we're going to have a war against Tomb Kings, and our goal is to take the Black Pyramid of Nagash. I just can't rush towards that goal, not yet. Will I work towards it? Absolutely. Goodbye. Oh, you got Bohemond. They had a hero out here. Good for you, Durthu. So because you have a second hero, I'll have to use Lightning Strike to destroy that little army. A non-aggression pact? No, I don't believe I want that. I don't need the Empire attacking me. That's really the other issue, is that the Empire could come after me. That's really something I do not want. Alright, Bohemond will be back later. I get to wait for a couple more turns, but the cool part is I just get to kind of improve my lands back at home. So let's go look at what we have. Yeah, you don't have any taxes for me to take from you, unfortunately. Alright, so we need to build that up quickly. That's more corruption into adjacent lands. You know the Empire's loving that. They're like, great, thanks, dude. Put on over here. Yeah, by the time I'm done, I'm going to have a much larger cap for my Graveguard. Right, Crypt Horrors. How could I forget about them? I'll need a Binding Circle. I don't have room for that with what I have currently, so I could destroy the zombie-infested Iron Mine. Shoot, I'm going to have to do that. I'll have to get rid of it for now until a later tier, just so I can recruit things. Yeah, it'll make my life easier later on, so we're going to do that. You're tier 4, so I'm going to get rid of that Lich Yard. Alright, Blood Pass, we're going to have you pick up. You're good with creatures. Evil creatures. Yeah, you are. So we're going to give you, let's see here, another Sinister Cops. I could use some of these Blasted Black Knights, but that'll have to wait too. Yeah, but I need a Binding Circle if I want Crypt Horrors. Not only do you need the Mausoleum for Crypt Horrors, you need a Binding Circle too. So there's a double-edged amount of things that you have to pick up in order to get the units you want. Alright, alright. Anyway. I need a bigger cap. So we're going to take you for another one. And over here, we're going to take another Cemetery, or actually a Sinister Cops. Baston, you can upgrade that one. Kemmler is still ready to do a thing or two.
Your wish, master.
There's still a bit of technology.
Destroy.
Daith is just kind of chilling out in his own land. He's alright. It's in their turn now. Vlad was pretty weird too. He never ate around others, never walked around during a day, and sent the Sigmarite priest home. Many servants would vanish, and new foreigners would take residence here. They too, again, were not from this land. But none would bother him. One day, a famous brigand, or mercenary captain, what's really the difference, demanded tribute. His name? Bernhoff the Butcher. Vlad killed him, tore him limb from limb, and then killed every single one of his men while his guards watched. The guy didn't fool around. He didn't have time for that. Okay, we're just gonna push through there real quick. So after I take out most of the Wood Elves, we can get ready, then move into Talia and Estalia. Man, you're doing really well, Katra. I wish I could kill you. I need to try to kill you. I need to get Bohemond back and then try to kill you. We'll see how that works. Alright.
Obliterate.
We've got like one more turn, I believe, until they begin to lose units.
Destroy them.
Yeah, one more turn. They'll begin to drop, and in like 2 turns, they'll have like nothing left. Alright, let's go look over here. I could pick up a Necromancer's Tower. I would need a Reliquary, but I can get that at tier 5 or even destroy one of my buildings. Oh well, let's go grab that Binding Circle. Because I'll have a pretty high... Yeah, I'll have a pretty high cap for Crypt Horrors. And I do want to use them. It's just, there's a lot of requirements for various buildings, so it takes a minute to actually get them all.
Bring me flesh to craft.
Speak your poisoned word and be gone.
I was just not sure if you wanted to fight, because you're not coming onto my lands. Wimp. Alright, back to Baston. So what am I going to pick up over here? I suppose I could get my Spirit Well in Baston. That would be interesting. I don't have a Reliquary here. How's my Public Order, though? My Public Order is actually alright because my corruption is so high. So we're going to build a Spirit Well. Then after that, a Reliquary. Or the other option is I get rid of my Ghost Fence and rebuild it later. That way I keep my money. Yeah, take that one too. It's only 3 turns. Now that I have all this extra dark magic, I can afford to invest everywhere and really increase my cap. Oh, very good, Ferdinand. You did it. I suppose you do deserve a name now. It's like, can I finally have a name? Yeah, you can have a name.
Grave time.
Alright. Grave Times? Oh, man. Kemmler's a funny guy. That's a funny guy. Not to mention we get more Blood Kiss points whenever we assassinate characters. It's a good call. So now, after I take out this faction, I'll have to figure out what we're gonna do. Oh, look at that one. Midland is now gone. It's kind of a shame. They were a great enemy to have around. They were too weak to come after me, but they were hated by everyone, meaning that every other faction liked me. So the von Karsteins and... well, they're all the von Karsteins, technically. Not even technically, they just are. But anyway, the Vampire Count faction and the von Karstein faction, they're dividing up the Empire. They're winning if they're actually fighting them. Araby Sandstone, buildings are cheaper now by 15%. That's really powerful. That's going to help me a lot as I try to upgrade buildings everywhere. So I'm going to build that Reliquary. Ancient Armory first. Okay. Carcassonne, I know that you're unhappy. Well, I'm going to give you a Bellfire Brazier. Brion, you can get, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade you because you can get a new port. And I do want my salt. Okay, you're going to take a Barrow. Let's keep on looking around. I want to get you to tier 4. Then I'm going to worry about upgrading you and destroying that Lich Yard. Alright, so you're going to build a Binding Circle here. What else do I want? I'm going to want some crypts. Well, those are more expensive, so why don't I avoid building that for now. Avoid building over here, but instead building my vampire crypts over here. Yeah, there we go. That'll do it. Then for my final building, what am I going to pick up? I'll have vampire crypts. I'll have my defiled cairn. I'll be able to get more evil creatures. No, I think that might do it. I think that's really a lot of what I want. I think what I'll get after that will probably be another Spirit Well. Because I want a Banshee or two. Banshees can be very good. I wonder how they are in CTT in combat. I wonder if they've been changed at all because they really needed more abilities. They're a much older unit. Ah, well. He gained more experience. Alright, let's go look at her real quick. Let's find out how she's doing. Yeah, in one turn, she's gonna lose like all of that.
Take their life force.
I just need like 2 more Blood Kiss points. Then I can actually... Oh, good. The Dread Fleet. They're attacking Lothern. Interesting. If I could get a treaty with the Dread Fleet... I wonder if I could vassalize them. If I beat the hell out of them, then I vassalized the Dread Fleet. If they said yeah to that, or if they just let me pass through their lands, I might even just let them live for now. I feel like the Pirates of Sartosa and the Dread Fleet are not getting along. But in the future, what we'll do, we're also going to do like another Vampire Coast playthrough, but we're going to do it on Mortal Empires because it'll... Actually, when I think about it, it'll probably be the Pirates of Sartosa. They're like right over here. They're in a very unique area where they could go after humans early on. There wouldn't be a lot of friendly factions nearby. If I helped out in Bretonnia, the Vampire Counts, or not the Vampire Counts, but the Barrow Legion and Musion would probably be decent neighbors. Alright, she's back. An Age of Discovery, ports have been revealed. Let's bring her out. Spread corruption. Oh yeah, you know it. Hold on, actually. Spread corruption and wound. Spreading corruption is very important to me. Come on down here to King's Glade. What else do I want to do? Still more technology, you say? You're right about that. Alright, at level 9, I want you to have your Necromancer abilities. She's dying off now. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, look at that. She's not doing well at all.
None shall live.
Okay, if I charge through here, we would have the Broken Nose Orcs nearby to kill. Karak-Izor's right here. If only they didn't have Karak-Izor. If the Broken Nose Orcs had Karak-Izor, then I would declare war on them, then just begin to move down through here. But if I fight the dwarves now, we'll have to fight them all over here too. It really depends on who's beating them. Let me have a look. That would link me up with a few of the von Karsteins. So Vlad is weaker, Manfred is much stronger. Understood. Make a lot of money with Pedavon, so I'm not going to kill them. I may even turn them into a vassal later. The dwarves only own 10 locations. They're fighting the orcs, who I have not discovered yet. I wonder if they're beating the orcs.
So, I will hear your petition, but...
Okay, you don't want to trade yet. I feel like one day I might be able to convince you. Lothern is beginning to weaken. Slightly. Not by much. They own a lot of land. The Dread Fleet...
What compels you to be foolish enough to enter my realm?
I just feel like you should be my vassal. Okay. They'll let me pop into their lands. I like that.
As my power ascends.
Sure. Sartosa, even though you're stronger, I'm going to kill you off. Yeah, they've got the Galleon's Graveyard. I have a feeling even if they're kicked off over here, they'll be able to make a comeback later. Torgavon, do you want a peace treaty?
Ridiculous.
Kind of want one, yeah. That's really interesting.
No.
Alright, well, I'll talk to you later. Let's go use my dark magic. We usually have battles back to back, but today we're trying to focus on our infrastructure. That way, when I leave, I'll have new units and other toys to play with. There's a binding circle, abyssal wood. That's what we want. That's what I want. Alright, down here, it looks like they're finally a touch happier. Alright, I think we're now ready again to end our turn.
Let us make
Kemmler, you get to wait. We get to wait again. I wonder why any human would live in Sylvania. I suppose tradition. There's got to be a lot of people there in order for them to kind of provide the cattle that the vampire counts need. But I suppose they don't needlessly feed. And I remember one quote. It was from someone who lived in Sylvania. They're like, hey, look, they're better looking than us. They're smarter. They're stronger. And taxes are lower when they're in power, which made me laugh a lot. I was like, oh, okay. Okay, the Pirates of Sartosa are fighting everyone. If I go beat them, oh man, the Empire's really gonna like me after that. The dwarves might even kind of like me. Will that one day fade? Oh, absolutely. I wonder who's gonna join who. I suppose Vlad will have to join Manfred. Nordland's gone. Oh my god, look at all these wars beginning. Norska is now going after the Empire and the dwarves too. That's gonna be a hefty affair. Oh, that it is. The Winter Tooth tribe is now even larger. The Vanaheimlings have joined them. The Vanaheimlings did not like me very much, if I remember correctly. Look at that dark magic go up. Now that is beauty.
This night?
King's Glade, we're about to have a pretty big rebellion. Kemmler? It's time for you to move, I think. Come on. Let's get you out of here. Or I'll bring you right over here. -1, no, I need that rebellion to happen sooner. Why don't you demolish that one building over here? Let's go work on public order. We're increasing corruption. Forget it. You know what, Kemmler, wait there. I'm going to lower the taxes. I do actually make a lot of money from each glade. Look at that. 1,500. So by the time I take Crag Halls, I'll have like another 1,500. Waterfall Palace, maybe another 1,500. That would be more public order if I take that right of dominance right now. But we're going to wait until I go pick up those Vargulfs and Vargeist too. Here we go. A Witch House, 5,100. A Binding Circle. Kron up here. I want you to build that Font of Nightmares. Yeah. There we go. And Ferdinand. Take more technology for me. Thank you so much. Level 10, Deceitful. He's able to steal more technology now. Even better. I've got 3 turns until we're done getting more diplomacy with other factions. Then after that, what are we going to pick up? If I picked up even more dark magic per turn, dear God, I would have a lot of funds. Yes. There would be no stopping me.
Certainly not.
Okay. Let's end our turn again. Or I could probably end it now. There's no point in fighting that battle out. They're going to be way too weak. Later. Goodbye. I didn't want to bring Kemmler over here, so I just wanted to get rid of her right then and there. Alright. What are you going to pick up? Fortunately, corruption is already very high in the local area. Let's get a gibbet for 1. Repress mortals for another. Ah, failed prophecy. No matter how much magical protection you might have, plenty things may still hurt you or even kill you. Magic resistance of 10%, a missile resistance of 5%. That just made him very powerful too. Okay. I'm not going to give you a Hellsteed. I am going to give you Lightning Strike and Darkling Skies. And after that, we're going to end our turn once more. So now I have another glade under my command. I would like to leave the Wood Elves alone for now, and leave now, even though killing Dirthy would make me happy. If he avoids fighting me, then I'll avoid fighting him. He could easily take over any one of my glades. He could attack me, then take a glade back. But if I want to destroy him, I'll have to demolish him too. I'll have to wait him out. Because again, GCCM gives maps over to the Wood Elves where not only will I lag if I bring in every army, it's just going to be pretty wild. I'll have to upload a screenshot of what their map looks like. I have a screenshot of it, And while beautiful, and while it looks like a MMO, it will kill my frame rate if I bring in like 10,000 units on one map. On a normal map, that would cause a lot of issues. Oh, the vampire counts are fighting the Crooked Moon tribe. Maybe I should too. Maybe I will. We were friendly for a long time, but that would be a pretty decent way for me to cut right through their lands. I can come through here. They've got to take Helmguard if I do that, though. Alright. For now, we're going to use all of my magic to build up over here. So we want more public order. Sure. Let's take Vampire Crypts, or I could wait to get that later because that's a lot of money. Alright. Kemmler. If you push through, Kruk Izor is under attack. That's a really good sign. That's a really good sign, actually. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to bring you down. Clara, she's going to move out to spread corruption and to find out what is going on. Ah, they are attacking. Very, very good. Kemmler, you're going to wait here for a turn longer. The High Elves are not coming towards me because they're weak. Let's go take the Accursed City. That's being upgraded now. Is there any other location I control that needs to be upgraded to tier 4? I don't believe so. Okay. Well, if you're coming over here, I could bring Kemmler back up north, or even to the west. If we go to the west, how annoying would it be to make it to the High Elf lands? Fairly annoying. Alright. Why don't we go to Bordello then? Let's go. Kingsglade, I know that you're not the happiest guy in the world. I'm going to give you a gibbet to increase your public order. Okay, over here, I'm going to want my Font of Nightmares again. By the time I get my new lord or lady, we're going to have a lot of units to be able to recruit, to pull from. Alright, Bohemond, come on, let's go. Moonvard will go fight on his own. Now, what agent do I want? Oh, there's not one Necromancer available? That's really interesting. I need more White Kings in the future. Here's one Banshee. I'll pick one up. Alright, so you're not really too different from what I can tell. You do increase mobility. That's very powerful alone. So for now, let's get you to go out there to assassinate a bit. Yeah. Damage walls, kill creatures, do things like that. We're going to bring you over here to level up. To Elysia. Get a blood dragon to pick up that Sword of Cain. No, the public order penalties and the what's it called? Diplomacy penalties would be way too much. Later on, when I'm more powerful, I can, but for now, there's a lot of other powerful factions too. I've still got to play the diplomatic game. Yeah, once you're able to get the Sword of Cain, and you can stomach all the penalties you get, then you've already won by that point. You're really strong. Alright, we can end our turn again. Yeah, in every campaign I've had, there's always like one episode where we have more, you know, building moments than in any other, because you spend like your entire early half conquering every little thing, then later you need to finally catch up. If you don't catch up, well, the AI is not only caught up, they're way past you. They're able to build a lot faster than you can. So there's really not too much that you can do other than to spend a good period of time focusing everything on trying to upgrade your buildings, trying to get all your recruitment buildings and all of that. They did take Helmguard. Ooh, they're right by me too. If one agent came after me, then I would have to go hit them pretty hard. But in a way, they're a great counter to the Empire. The Empire won't become strong enough to stop me. The Hellspire tribe has now joined Norska. now the Winter Tooth are attacking the dwarves and the Empire. I'm assuming the dwarves and the Empire are allied. That's why I wouldn't want to fight them anyway. Alright. They're still besieging. I'm still waiting.
Undeath Ascendant.
Nope, you can't go after that agent, not easily. So we're going to begin spreading corruption here. Bohemond, come on out. Bless Shaper, you too, come on. Alright, Kingsglade, you're somehow okay. Crag Halls, I know that you're not, but I'm going to give you Vampire Crypts in a bit. I know that they cost more over there. I'm now making 14,000 dark magic per turn. That's really so much. Alright, so what do I need for you? Only my font? If I only need my font, that's pretty good. We're also going to take a Forbidden Library. And a Vampire Crypt. The Banshee will move out. Oh, not every location has walls. Interesting. Yeah, my life is going to be easier. Alright, Kemmler, let's bring you way up here. We're going to go after Alistair. We're finally going to beat him. Leave Musion alone. You've been bullying them the entire day, and I'm tired of it.
Darkness comes.
Alright. So now we're just kind of waiting for the big fight. Hold on. Krakizor, Krakbufdar. So I can move into Krakbufdar. Krakizor would be right here. Understood. But let me think about it. Let's move in. Let's do it. I think they're allied to the Crooked Moon tribe, though. Oh, if I do that, I'll have to go fight them. That is true.
Lots of plans.
Oh, yeah, they're allied, all right. And I will be fighting them. Shoot. All right, so in a turn, we're going to pick up a Blood Dragon. I wanted to save my points up. I'd rather like get like a tier 3 Awakening, but no, I don't really have any choice. I think Ferdinand will go join his army. We'll need a spellcaster. Oh, here's a new quest. I had to do that anyway. Chaos Tomb Blade. Move any character to the following region. Raniano. Some vestiges of Killer's old power have begun to leach back into his emaciated form. He feels ready to seek out the nexus he sensed, sending a scout to establish its precise location. Kemmler readies himself for the challenge to come. I've now encountered Nagorond. Where have I encountered them? Like up to the northwest? Maybe where the Shrine of Cain is at? Yeah, maybe. So now you want me to actually move a character over here. Heinrich Kemmler. His mind restored, surveys the silent groups of armored wights arrayed before him. He raises his eyes to the distant mountain peaks which he wandered for so long during his madness. Some impulse draws him back there. Possibly it is a last vestige of his once mad but his days of plundering. Or the once mad. I need to put my glasses on. That's when I know I need them. When I begin to mix up words like that. Anyway. Infiltrate noble houses. Some vampires are masters of intrigue, using their charm and magic to infiltrate powerful organizations and noble houses. Very nice. They do own it. Now I've got to go fight. Oh, this should be good. So what are we going to do about that? Well, we're going to have to do some damage, aren't we? Yeah.
Unleash the purple sun.
Let's try it again. You did it. Good work. Oh my god. Another additional 15%? Look at how many he's killed already. If I brought him into an army, that would be a disservice to him. He's killing so many more just by being there. Damage a building, you say?
The dead shall rise.
Yeah, I'll do that. Oh my god. There's gonna be a lot for me to fight. Level 3 for all of you. Scavenger. Avant-Car signs over here. They're not that expensive either. Lamian Bloodline. I could bring in some Blood Knights. Ah, here we go. Right of Intrigue if I want to spread corruption via trade. You know what? I'll look at that in a minute. For now, I want to bring up a new awakening. He's going to be the Red King, I think. Master of Dark Creatures. Oh, Fellbats. Lame. Yeah, take what you need to down here. You know that you're going to need that, so take it. The Knockers. Knockers is a common term used to describe undead revenants of deceased miners, often used by necromancers to disrupt excavations and claiming resources for themselves.
We are in agreement.
We'll take one of these over here. You'll take one of these too. Oh, perfect, yeah. Then I want you to have, let's see, 2 Vargeist. That's only locally. Then I want you to have 2, 3. Make it 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. These are relatively free units, no upkeep at all. I could give you Fellbats to help out your Vargeist, but anyway. Let's go pick up some Blood Knights. I mean,
Bring me flesh to craft.
that feels about right for him.
Going.
So if I do that now,
Ready for
I
bossing.
wonder if they could outright reach me.
Yeah.
You can move over here, but I don't think you can. You can't bypass anything I'm by, thankfully.
More sleep shines.
Oh, what a tough decision. The other choice is I bring Kemmler way over here. Then I say, hey, you want to go? Let's go. Kemmler's going to move over there. And I'm going to begin attacking.
Obliterate.
It's time.
Then war.
I agree. Oh man. Moonvard's gonna have an interesting time. Let's fight the battle. I'm gonna need to use a lot of zombies for his army. My Blood Dragon army is gonna be much more elite. I want to level him up, I want to give him magic, but I want him to be much more elite. So I'm gonna move that Necromancer back to him, I think. I'll have to actually level him up a little bit more. Flesh Shaper, I can't remember if he's got more spells. I'll have to go check it out. But no, we're gonna need some healing magic in his army. Let's get ready now. It's gonna be a pretty big fight. I'm gonna be able to beat them all. That's okay. So we're gonna need our waves of undead again. That much is evident to me. You two will be on my right flank. You'll be on my left flank. Criticals, what about you? Over here? Yeah, over here. Alright. Crossbowmen, you're going to be right behind our lines. Black Knights behind. Let's now get ready. I think I want more Skeleton Warriors, but I haven't really decided yet. We are going to fast forward until I get a few more undead. They've got artillery. They're just going to rock me for a time. Literally rock me. It's a rock lobber. That's what they're here for. Here's another one. Alright, that might do it for now. Yeah, I think that'll be a good shield. Let's go up. I'm going to save the rest for later. I know a weird way to put it, but... Ooh, Squig Herds. Look at that, 70 weapon strength. Unprepared for lightning strike battle? Yeah, no kidding. I'm a quick old dude. I'm a quick old vampire. It's pretty cool though, just watching him run with his minions. Well, he's kind of doing a power walk. I won't lie, he's really cool looking. Anyway, he's going up. There goes a bunch of artillery. That thing is going to get like hundreds of kills by the time we're done with our battle. let's go. Every one of you. Just waiting. Come on. Going straight into it. Oh, crap. Are you trying to target my Necroc? Okay, good. You didn't hit him. No, dude. That spell is so powerful. It can snipe me. Alright, let's go in now. We need to go after a few of our friends in the front lines. Let's go hit them. Go hit a squig herd. Savage orcs are over here. Let's get all of them. After that, skeleton warriors, you know who to go after. It's going to be the infantry behind them. The archers are just going to run. At least they probably should, or they usually do. Let's go over here now. We'll kill some savage orcs on that flank. Artois, gravediggers, why don't you attack the savage orcs over on the right flank? All of you go after the squig herd. You two, black knights, come over here. Why don't you two help out with that as well? Just come over here to that side. I think that's a decent idea. Let's go bring in my Necroc now. It's time for me to help out. Go do it. More melee attack for you because it makes me laugh. More minions climbing into the battle. Bringing them in. Oh god, that was a misplaced spell for sure. Alright, so these skeleton warriors are going to distract a lot of them. You can see that they're mixing up with a bunch of their archers. I'm bringing in all these minions to help out. Let's go. Between the poison and my black knights, we're going to take out a lot of them. Let's go do it. Yeah, they're just here gonna mix it up to get killed or destroyed in the midst of that fight. Go after these chariots. You know they're annoying. Go kill them. Or even these night goblin archers over here. Alright, Moonfart, I need you to come down. Gotta come help out over on the right flank. I think on the left flank we're doing just fine. Right flank probably needs a little bit more help. It looks like we've beaten them here too. The unit has been wiped out. Alright, so what we're going to do then, we're going to bring in skeleton warriors right over here, right in the middle. Right in the middle. It's really just about being cost effective with your spells. That's what I'm trying to do. Go through that artillery. Alright, my black knights, they're destroying everyone. Let's come over here now. We've broken a lot of their army. The goal is to destroy the entire army, though. We've got to chase them afterwards. I don't care if they're living in fear or not. We've got more to hit. Why don't we heal up? What do they really need healing? One more group right in the midst of them. The black knights are chasing away that squig herd. That's what I want. I don't want them coming back. Let's go after more of these minions who are rallying up. Good work, good work. Usually I prefer to reform instead of chasing after a bunch of night goblins or orcs, because they usually break easily but they end up coming back. But no, I think here we've got it. I think we're okay. 49 kills, hey, good for you. Tonight you do feast. Alright, come over here. Let's go chase after more. Just more. More orcs, more goblins. There's a few left, it looks like. Weird. We'll come over here to take out that squig herd. You too. They hit like trucks. Go take them out. Alright, so you to go heal up my sternsmen. Yeah, they're alone, but I wanted them to kind of come back. I might need them later. Alright, my crossbows, they'll take a minute to get rid of these goblin wolf chariots who have 2 kills. Good job. But they're gonna get them. Yeah, we're chasing like every other unit off the map. Black Knights still at 41. That squig herd completely eliminated. Oh my god. Great job. Alright, let's end that battle. My hope right now is that we've defeated the entire army. I don't know if we've done that, but I hope we have. Yeah, I might have to move back to quickly patch up, but conquering through here, even conquering the, what's it called, Crooked Moon Tribe, that would give me, well, a bit more of a reason to potentially trade with the vampire counts. That would open up a lot of money. They have a lot of land. They're the #1 power in the world right now. I'll take the punishment. They're gone. Cool.
More sleep shines. All die.
That's still a pretty big army. Would I beat them? Probably.
Night march.
We'll pull back for a minute.
Better be important.
Right back over. If I get any further, I could channel. Yeah, I think we'll come back briefly to my line. They lost an entire stack, so when I come back at full strength, we'll be okay. Alright, Flesh Shaper, I'm going to begin to raise you up for your future job. Here's Raised Dead. Gaze of Nagash. Yeah, there you go.
You're overruled.
Yeah, we're going to use Bohemond on Rend. We're going to weaken his forces.
Ready.
At level 13, you still don't have your zombie dragon. A Hellsteed would be very handy, but that can wait too. Dark Protection. I like how you can get a few melee enhancements. To me, it's just kind of weird, but it's probably proper for you to pick that up. More magic. Yeah, I'll take more magic. Plus 15. Very nice. Darker Sun. I think you're fine. I haven't built your walls over in Brionne. But if I do that, I won't get my salt. Okay, the Bellfire Brazier, I'll destroy that. I'll build one over in the capital. That's where it should be built. Alright. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. The Crooked Moon Tribe chose not to join them in the battle. That's really funny. They were like, you know what? Let's not die here today.
What doth thou wish to discuss?
Yes, my king.
Still don't want to ally, Musion.
Well.
You would like to confederate. In time, that could happen. Well, if you don't want to fight me, then Kemmler's going to head back over here to the west. Alright, everyone. Let me know what you would like for me to do. Leave a like and comment down below, and look forward to more content later. And as always, until then,